Manchester United have started well under the new interim manager Ralf Rangnick. The German coach hasn't lost since his debut, and we all know that that's a huge step up over Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Rangnick has his own philosophy and playing style, which will take some time for this United squad to adapt to. The German manager has already made a number of crucial decisions since taking over at United. So, without further ado, here are 5 changes that Ralf Rangnick has already made at Manchester United. Number 1. New roles for McFred. Ralf Rangnick plays a high backline which has significantly boosted Manchester United in their last 3 games. Their backline is used to being pushed back in their own half, which causes the defensive midfielders to cover an excessive amount of lateral space. With players like Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof handling a high line, Fred and McTominay are more active in and around the final third. McTominay has had a couple of strong performances and Fred appears to be on his way to becoming a key player in the lineup. And who would have thought that? Certainly not United fans. The Red Devils are benefiting from the Brazilian midfielder's ability to beat a man. He scored the winning goal for United against Crystal Palace. In addition, he was actively engaged in the build-up play against Norwich City. Fred's resilience is well known, but the style of play adopted by United under Solskjaer didn't help bring out Fred's other qualities. Ralf Rangnick has already used the same double midfield pivot of McFred much better. Number 2. Attacking fullbacks. Fullbacks playing higher up was a part of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's initial plans. There were several other factors to consider. Under Jose Mourinho, the Manchester United squad had deteriorated into something resembling instability and imbalance. To regain defensive stability, Solskjaer had to rely on Aaron Wan-Bissaka's tackling ability in addition to his centre-backs. Wan-Bissaka isn't incredibly gifted in attack, but he can put in strong work at the back. United's fullbacks start higher up the pitch under Rangnick. Of course, this is a result of United's high line. However, with Rangnick's 4-2-2-2 formation, the fullbacks are the ones who provide the most width. As a result, Diogo Dalot and Alex Telles, both capable of blasting in spectacular crosses, have started for United. They've also done a pretty fantastic job so far. Number 3. Intense pressing. One of the most noticeable shifts we've seen at United is aggressive pressing. Rangnick pioneered the gegenpressing system, in which players attempt to press and regain possession of the ball instantly after losing it. It's the system that Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has effectively adopted. In Rangnick's debut game, the Red Devils won possession in the final third a staggering 12 times against Palace. That was the most they've done in a game since Sir Alex Ferguson stepped down as boss. Number 4. Defensive solidity. Manchester United have kept 2 clean sheets in 2 Premier League games. While Crystal Palace and Norwich City are not exactly the type of opponents Manchester City would prefer to face to test themselves, their defensive effort has improved noticeably. Number 5. No-nonsense approach. Ralf Rangnick approaches his press conferences with a no-nonsense approach. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was a kind manager who selected his words wisely during the press conferences. Rangnick is a bit more direct. Solskjaer was wary of saying anything that would irritate his players, and there was a suspicion that he was too friendly. For a coach to have control over his players, he must be both admirable and terrifying at the same time. Rangnick follows that ideology. Mino Raiola, Paul Pogba's agent, has been up to his old tricks, openly criticising Manchester United and drawing attention to his client's unsettled contract situation. Furthermore, Anthony Martial's agent, Philippe Lamboli, revealed that the player wishes to leave the club. Rangnick's response to those comments from agents was, "Players have to want to play and stay at a big club like Manchester United. If a player does not want to play for a club like Manchester United, medium or long term, I don't think it makes sense to convince him to change his mind. I don't think anyone in the club should try to convince a player to stay." Rangnick's reaction has been appreciated by Manchester United fans who've grown tired of Pogba dragging the club through the dirt with his agent. So what do you guys think? How many players do Manchester United need to sign in January? Let us know in the comments below.